Welcome, folks, to another episode of Politics 101. In this episode, I'm going to break down the polar opposites of Biden and Trump, because they indeed are polar opposites. Now, with Biden, you get all these flowery promises. You get everything that seems great on the surface. There's zero substance underneath, because there's no way to do this without completely compromising all the institutions, the economy, our commerce, and everything that makes America America. It sounds great. He says all the right things. He smiles, and he's likable and all that stuff. But he's going to screw you. Your taxes are going to raise. You're going to be screwed out of health care. You're going to be screwed out of jobs. We're going to see a dramatic increase in poverty. We're going to see our economy likely collapse. We're going to see our healthcare system likely collapse. We could potentially regress into the state of a third world socialist country under him. It's not to say he's a socialist, which I believe that a lot of his policies do tend towards socialism and communism, but we won't delve into that argument. But with Biden, like I said, you get everything on the surface that sounds good and looks good and seems to be for the American people, but the results are going to be incredibly detrimental, not just to our country, but to each individual. The only individuals that will benefit from this are those who are designed specifically to benefit from this, and that's a very small percentage of our country. With Trump, you have the polar opposite. This man says things on a daily basis that people don't like. He tends to exhibit a poor attitude and a poor presentation in his speaking arrangements, but he gets results. He may be a blowhard. He may be a douchebag on TV. But at the end of the day, he supports our law enforcement, he supports our military, he supports our economy, he supports our blue-collar workers, he supports our farmers, he supports our healthcare workers, he supports our country. And he has done everything that he promised and more, in spite of a fraudulent investigation, which now, there's evidence to prove not only did he not do the things he said he did, but the other side that said he did the things they said he did, actually did the things they said he did. And the irony is, when there was this propaganda and this misinformation stating that Trump did these things that he didn't, everybody hated Trump. But even though there's evidence now, there was actually Obama and Hillary and Biden and some other people in power who did this, and actual evidence proving this, the whole country just turns the other cheek, it seems. How tragic is that? That's ridiculous. You accept propaganda and then completely stomp all over Trump over false accusations, but when there's proof against the other side, you're completely like, who cares? It seems a little catch-22. It seems a little, contradictory. But yeah, Trump's kind of an asshat. Let's just say it like this. But he gets the job done. He's done things in the midst of that investigation and COVID that haven't been done in our country in the best of times. And he fulfilled every one of his promises. Not a single president in the history of the United States has ever done that. Think about that. You may not like him, but at the end of the day, he does what's right. Biden, people like him. At the end of the day, he's going to do what's wrong. And this is the tale of two cities. Charles Dickens said it best. Another episode in the books. Politics 101.